Yeah, then we could do like mukbang feet crossover videos where you just
Oh,
mash food in between your toes.
that makes me sick to my stomach.
Hi, Internet.
Hello, internet.
Do I sound better?
You should do.
Full disclosure, upon the editing of the last podcast, I noticed that my voice was a bit crunchy. And I tried to mess with the levels and fix it as much as I could. And it's a sad day because I no longer am wearing a headphone mic. I am using a blue Yeti. Get
Look at
it?
that.
Because it's a blue Yeti, but it's
He's,
colored blue.
he got jealous of me sounding good all the time. I sound
I did.
good.
I was like,
Sound
Geoff
good.
sounds sexy. I want to sound sexy.
Yeah, that's the voice. You can't do anything about that. No microphone is going to make you sound sexier than me, baby. I'm
That's just
sorry.
my
That's not going to
nasally
happen. That's my,
whine.
yeah, totally.
But now, and it's funny because like with the Yeti, here's a little, I don't know, I guess peek behind the curtain. I guess everybody loves that so much. But when you have a blue Yeti and you plug into it, you hear more than I
Yeah.
guess comes through onto the podcast. So like I can hear my kid in the next room, it picks it up. So hopefully that's not in the podcast. If it is, I'm sorry. I will have to, I don't know, like
So that's a fun fact. I can't
abandon my
hear
family.
any of that stuff in the background, right?
Oh,
Like
nice.
I hear the traffic from outside my house
Yeah.
in my headphones, but you've never heard it on the show.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, because I could hear the traffic too.
Yeah. So if you have it on that setting where it picks up everything, it will pick up like all the other
Oh,
sound. But
okay.
if you have
Yeah,
it as the direct setting
I
into the
do not
mic, then
have
it should
that.
be good. Then you should be
And
okay.
to celebrate my new blue Yeti, I'm drinking out of my Yeti mug.
Oh, look at you. You're double. That's meta Yeti.
Yeah,
Meta
Yeti
Yeti
Yeti. We'll
Meti.
just have to
That's
call this episode Yetis and nobody will know why.
no, yeah, it'll be like you have to watch if you want to know why. You have to watch. I
Oh
have
my God, the funniest story.
my
Cheers,
corksicle.
clank.
Corksicle. Cheers. This is water. I
Coxicle?
have corksicle.
Coxicle?
Coxicle.
You should just scrape it off so it says coxicle.
I could probably do that. I could make that R into a C.
That's funny.
I'm just I have water. Just water
Okay.
in my
But
cup.
is my distance from the mic good? Do I
You sound great, man.
do I have to get
No,
do,
you got
do I
mine's
have
like
to get
about
closer?
no, don't get this is an ASMR channel.
Dude, that's the one thing I was looking forward to for getting an actual mic instead of headphone mic. Because when you have a headphone mic, it's good because it stays the same
Same
distance, so
fault.
you don't
Yeah.
get quieter or louder, but then you can't do special talking whispers like I
yeah.
can with this
Yeah.
Yeti.
Totally. Yeah.
Or you can't do scream talking
From the back.
from
Shout
far
it from the
away.
rafters.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. So now you have to like yeah, the hard part is just to stay
Yeah.
in the right mic zone or get close.
Yeah, I use the Joe Rogan
Quiet.
tip where you stay a fist. Well, actually, I'm more than a fist away, but he was always like, "Stay a fist away from the mic." So that's
Yeah.
what.
Yeah, and that's about. I mean, I'm maybe like a fist and a half away from the mic.
Okay, I'm gonna move my mic. Sorry if it makes noise. So, anyways, enough about my mic. I
Tell me
wanted to
more.
something funny happened from last episode, not in the episode, but kind of outside of it. So, on Facebook, I follow all my teachers from J school, and like
Oh
they
yeah, you
never
told me
talk to
about
me. They
this.
never pop up. But then Maxine Ravinsky, who is one of my favorite teachers, and she actually gave me the best advice I ever got, which was don't trust someone with a diseased ego, like in your career. And that just basically means when someone's trying to hold you back, they might be holding you back because they have a problem, like they feel like a failure. So their ego is diseased. So they will hold you back. So it doesn't make them look as bad as they feel. It's like that whole type of like, when you're hurt, you hurt other people, so your
Right.
hurt becomes normalized type of deal.
Yeah, totally. No, I can
Anyway,
see that.
she was on Facebook and she said something like, if I had to do it all over again, I would set up some sort of like, I can't remember exactly what she said, but she was like some sort of journalism interchange where the teachers would teach the young journalists and they could all post and stuff. And then I was like, oh, have you ever heard of what's that?
Substack.
Yeah, Substack. I was like, have you ever heard of
I'm here
Substack?
for you.
That's like basically what it is. You can go, it's like OnlyFans for writing,
Yeah.
where you can go set up. She's like, oh no, are you on that? And I was like, no, I have a
Oh
podcast. You should go listen to it. So I sent her the link to Outrage Factory, and then like an hour
no.
later, I was like, oh fuck, last episode is called Taint Aliens.
Nice.
And then I just laughed for like
Yeah.
20 seconds thinking of like My elderly old journalism teacher just reading and being like, "Taint aliens.
That's awesome.
This is not mature."
Man, this is not mature. This is definitely for mature audiences, but it's
Yeah.
definitely not mature. Yeah, that's
This
the
is
twofold
not the
system.
highbrow content you're looking for. If you're looking
No,
for highbrow content, I'm sorry.
yeah, you've come to the wrong place.
It's been like 7
Eyebrow
years.
content. I can talk about eyebrows all day, but
Oh
highbrows.
my god, that's such a good saying. Eyebrow content. That's like it's like a
You know,
Groucho Marx joke. Eyebrow content. Hey, hey.
eyebrow content.
Your eyebrows show up better than mine.
Yeah, because I'm pasty white, so they show up great. So they show up great. I have the last remaining hair color that I have is in my eyebrows. I have no hair on the top of my head. My beard's
Oh.
going gray, but I have my eyebrows are perfectly brown or whatever the hell.
Does the carpet match the eyebrows?
No, no carpet, no problem.
I was gonna say drapes, but you ain't got no curtains on your
I
windows.
don't have any curtains on my windows. No.
Can you hear when I drink?
Let me listen. Are we listening tonight on Dale Drinks? No, you know what? I always wonder, like, if you can hear the ice bouncing around in my.
Oh, once in a while, but only if you vigorously
I was
shake
vigorously moving my corksicle.
it. Vigorously, yeah. Everybody's like, enough of talking about your new mic,
Yeah,
Dale.
nice
Sorry,
mic,
it's
Dale.
just the
He's
biggest
very
purchase I've
excited
made.
and very, very happy.
Yes,
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah,
I'm very excited. I love buying new things because I have this weird, like, I don't know if it's because I grew up like I don't say I grew up poor, but I grew up like my parents not buying me stuff because they didn't
yeah.
want to, they didn't have enough extra money, but we weren't like starving or anything. So I have this innate guilt where it's like if something's frivolous, I feel guilty buying it. But then like so I'll probably do this podcast for 10 years now that I bought this mic just to like
You
justify the
just
purchase.
justify the mic. Yeah,
But it's
totally.
like with tool, like that's why I love buying tools for work. It's like, oh, I can actually use this. I need
Yeah.
this. And then I feel no guilt, so I could splurge. But like that's why I don't buy like fancy clothes or anything because I'm like, I will never get enough value out of this to make it not feel guilty that I bought it.
Can I tell you a terrifying story
Yeah.
along those same lines?
Oh, please tell me.
And my friends, if they're watching this, they know this story very well. So I bought a shirt
Hmm.
that was $560.
What?
I have a $560 shirt. It's an Ironheart like denim, salvage denim shirt from Japan. It's very, very cool.
Better
And
be.
I've owned it for 3 years, and I think I've worn it like 6 or 7 times. So I've started wearing it all the time now because I'm like, I spent so much money on this stupid
Hmm.
shirt. I'm gonna start wearing it. So I wore it today, and I spilled hot chocolate on it.
Oh no.
Yeah, yeah. So so I have to put it through the wash and like
You got to go
carefully.
get it. I got to see this shirt.
Really?
Yeah, you can't just tease me with it. I
Okay,
got to see what a
okay.
$500 shirt is.
It's a
Looks like.
$560 shirt.
Can you
Hold on,
can
I'll be
you go
right
get
back.
it? Is that a
Yeah.
problem?
No, I'll
We'll
go get it. It's in
we'll
the other
ignore
room.
the hot chocolate stain.
It's okay. It's down low, so you won't even see it because it'll be up
Okay,
here.
cool.
Okay, hang tight. I'll
You
be right
don't have
back.
to worry. I just got to see this
Yeah, I'll
shirt.
grab it. Hold on
Okay.
1 second.
Jeff's gonna go grab the shirt. Everybody who's listening to this and not watching the video, now would be a great time to go to our YouTube channel, YouTube Outrage Factory, and sign up and subscribe because if we get, I don't know, 10,000 subscribers, we start making money off ads and stuff, and we have, I think, 30. So we got a little bit of a hill to climb, but every hill's climbed with one step at a time.
All right.
All right,
So you
let's
get
see
it.
this
You
$500
ready?
shirt. Does it smell like pussy from all the time you got laid with it? That's a pretty nice shirt.
Yeah.
That's like a denim cowboy shirt.
It's a denim Western shirt. Yep. See,
Oh,
got the
has it got
Western
the
cut.
like
Western cut at the back.
nice?
Whoop. There we go.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty
Huh?
sexy.
It's got the snaps, like
Okay, okay.
black snaps,
Yeah.
black on black snaps. It is a selvage denim hem. So it has the what do you call it? Oh my god, I forget what these are called.
The loose strings.
Yeah, they're on both sides. They're the like it's the end of the stitching, the chain stitching, so that you can see what kind of stitching it's done with. So
Oh,
leave it on the
so
side.
so it's not like salvage like old jeans. It's just like
No, no,
old
no.
pieces of denim.
Selvage. It's like whatever it's the edge cut of the denim. It's like the best cut of the denim kind of thing.
Okay.
And yeah, it's see, it's got it all the way through. And you see it with the line on it. So the
Yeah.
line is the stitch going all the way through the chain stitch. And it's got
Nice.
like a bit of red and white in the stitching. It is a triple extra large because it's Japanese sizing.
Nice.
So
I
it's
just started
very
buying triple extra large because like usually I wear double XL shirts, but triple
yeah.
extra large is like as baggy as I used to wear in high school. And I was like, you know what? I'm 45. I have no one to like look slim and trim for. I'm just going for comfort.
Nice.
So
So slide into the triple extra large.
I dress
Um
like I'm a Cadillac, big and ugly.
nice. So yeah, so I bought that stupid shirt. So that was my frivolous purchase that I made like a while ago. It was a tax return, and
Okay,
from
I,
3 years
I
ago.
have more questions.
Yeah, so ask
How did
away.
you find out about this $560 shirt? Did it pop up in a like, hey, you might like this, or were you like
No, well,
lusting after it?
I was lusting after it. So I looked at it probably for like a year before I bought it, and I
Yeah.
wanted to get this. I wanted to get this shirt. So I said I had the opportunity, I had the money, and I went down and I
But how did you find
tried it
out
on.
about like this brand? What was the brand?
It's called Ironheart Denim, and they're out of Japan, and
Hmm.
it is a motorcycle denim cool guy shirt.
Oh, so but
So
how
like,
did you hear about Ironheart? Was that just
so
like
I'm
were the
into
cool
jeans.
bikers wearing it? They're like, you gotta get
No, like
this.
the Japanese guys are really big into it, right? Like
Yeah.
I've got two pairs of Ironheart pants as well. They're also around the $500 mark as well.
Really?
Yeah, and two pairs of TCB two cat brand Japanese selvage denim pants as well, like jeans.
Are they super durable?
Yeah, I've had them for years. I've had this one pair of jeans for 6 years, 6, 7 years now, I guess,
Hmm.
and I've worn them a ton.
Nice. So like if you wipe out on your motorbike, will it save you for road rash?
It will last longer. Most stuff explodes if you slide far enough on it. Like it doesn't.
Yeah.
It has a pretty low. Like unless it's like nylon or leather,
Hmm.
it's a, it'll last longer than like a Levi's 511 or
Oh,
whatever, right? Like
crazy.
yeah. So
Stronger than
it's because it's
Levi's.
well Levi's are mostly half plastic now, right? Like
What?
yeah, like any of the jeans with stretch in them, they
Oh yeah,
have
that's like
half
spandex, right?
polypropylene in them. Yeah, exactly. So they'll just
Oh,
fall apart instantly.
you want to hear some bad news about spandex jeans?
Do I?
They make microplastics because every time you wash something with spandex in it, the spandex breaks down and
Yeah, that
leaves
seems right.
microplastics in the water system.
Yeah,
Well, I
that makes
just
sense.
switch to soft pants all the time.
Soft
I
pants all the
only
time.
wear
So
jogging pants.
I bought these jeans as out of like kind of a sustainability complex. Like I was kind of tired of buying shitty pants all the time and then
Hmm.
having them just sort of fall apart. And then I'm
Yeah.
like buying half plastic pants. So I bought like they're all natural. Like, and I'm just making an excuse. They're cool guy shit, but they're all it's all natural cotton, right? Like there's no
Yeah.
plastic or stretch or anything to them. They're like straight up like denim jeans, right? High quality denim jeans.
Oh,
So I've
nice.
got four pairs of really high quality jeans and then this one shirt.
Do you get the holes in the? I always get holes on the inside of the
Yeah,
crotch.
man. So that's one of my pairs that I've worn to death. So I had a black pair of the TCB jeans that I
Hmm.
bought the black and the blue pair at the exact same time. And weirdly, they're the exact same size and everything, but the black pair is slightly tighter. I think it's the dye is
Yeah.
a little bit different. And I
Is
yeah, and I've worn
the black one tighter?
it's a little tighter. And the
That's what she said.
and the black ones have the crotch holes in them, right? Like from wearing the crotch out.
Oh yeah.
But the blue ones of the same vintage, the same year, the same make, the same factory, everything, they are totally fine.
That
So
is so funny that like the different color lasts longer.
yeah, so black jeans and then even like in this black shirt too. They like the black denim because of the way the dye is in the the two parts of the denim. It's the warp
Mhm.
and the weft, and they come across each other in the weave to make the denim.
I did not know that, but I'm gonna
Anyway,
pretend I knew what the
that's
warp and the
most
weft
fabric.
was.
Anyway, yeah. So
You know
one of
what? I
them
did not think we were gonna get a
we're gonna talk
denim
about
TED talk
men's fashion
this
today.
podcast, but I'm here for it.
I got really into it for a little while. So
That's hilarious.
and I got all my stuff at the shop Vancouver, which is a store owned by this dude TJ.
Yeah,
And he's really cool with his customer service
nice.
and everything. And I'm giving a little plug, I guess, on the podcast. But yeah, that's where I get my stuff from. So
That's so awesome. I love when like people get
wh-
like into like small things that you don't hear about and
yeah,
then
like
you hear about it.
ridiculous shit. Yeah,
Like
totally.
I'm not gonna pretend I'm gonna care about denim or the wave of the weft about denim or how strong like natural cotton or all this stuff because I don't really wear denim, but it's very interesting to find out. Like, so now if I'm ever trying to impress someone, I'll be like, "Hey, did you know this about denim?
I
That
say I'm not trying
when
to
they
impress
dye it
anybody. I'm
black,
just a
or I'll be
you know
like,
me, man. I just get nerdly about this shit and I get right into it and it becomes like my
"Mhm.
personality for a year. So
Yeah, sorry if I see you in person in advance and I start talking about how different color pants are different tightness."
yeah, yeah, totally. Yeah, that's a whole thing. That is one of my it's one of my chief topics when I meet new people. I tell them about how the different pants dye creates
Yeah,
different tensions within the fabric.
just corner someone at a house party. Be like, I bought this $560 shirt.
Who the fuck is this nerd? Get him out of here. He knows too much about fabrics. What an asshole.
Yeah.
That's why I don't go to parties. I just go to bed. So,
I mean, I love it. I would way
yeah.
rather go to a bed than or my bed than party.
Right? Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
hey man, you want to come to this party? I got my pajamas on right now, so probably
It
not.
yeah, it's funny because me and Andrea were talking about Halloween parties or whatever, and I was like, I went to a Halloween party like a couple years ago, and the whole time I was there, I was like, I could be at
Yeah, yeah.
home doing
Unless it's like a networking event that I have to do for work,
this.
probably not going to. No, I'll go to a network. I don't mind those.
Oof.
Especially if there's an open bar. It's awesome. I don't even
Yeah.
drink it. Since the guy, I barely even drink now. So it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, it wouldn't even be like a thing. I'd be like, I'd have one drink and get tired and be like, I gotta go home.
The only time I drink is when people have to be impressed.
Nice. But I gotta turn on the old charm skis. No, I got
Yeah,
that already. I
charm
don't need the
skis.
booze for the charm skis, but that's
That's funny.
gotta turn it on. Gotta turn it on. Hey, have you heard about the warp and the weft of my pants?
Feel how tight
You know
these
what though?
black
Okay,
pants
I'm gonna
are.
tell you a little story. I'm gonna tell
Yeah.
you a little
Oh,
story
I'm
about
here.
okay.
Gimme, gimme.
A few years ago, a couple years ago, when I one of my former employers, we had a networking event.
Did he touch your weft?
Just a second. No, hold
Okay.
on. This dude showed up from one of the other, we'll call it branches, just for the lack of whatever. I'm not going to get into it.
Yeah.
Who showed up from one of the other areas of our business, and he
Love it.
came in and he's wearing black Ironheart jeans, and I
Yeah.
could tell I knew exactly what they were because I saw them across the room. I was like, "Hey, man, are those 888s?" He's like, "Yep." And I'm like, "I just got a pair of 777s and I'm breaking them in right now." I'm like, "How's it going?" He's like, "It's going really well." We talked about pants for like 10 minutes to this random dude. So we are talking about Ironheart jeans for a little bit because he was actually wearing a pair like to an executive like mingle function. So it
Ooh,
was
so
pretty
they
funny.
must be nice pants if they're going to
Dude,
like.
because who the hell can afford $500 pants?
That's
Idiots who
true.
make too much money like me. So, or did at one point. So
Were you ever? It'd be like you wear them to like casual, or like you wear them and someone's like, "You're supposed to dress up. You can't wear jeans." You just be like,
I'm like,
"They're five
they're
hundred
$500
dollars."
jeans. These are more expensive than most pants. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, totally. But they weren't like, you remember there was that whole craze of people were going crazy with these are $300 jeans. They're like true religions or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now they have a big horseshoe sewn onto the back and gold
These
embroidery.
bedazzled three
Yeah, they're
hundred dollar
bedazzled.
jeans.
These ones are very plain looking $500 jeans. So anyway, they're comfortable, they're functional, they're stylish, and you can wear them apparently to executive mingling events.
Oh,
And only the
nice.
nerds. And like at that event too, I had like my tie and a dress shirt and like proper pants on. This guy shows up rocking his fucking black
And you're like, "Fuck! I
pants,
could
and I
have
was like,
worn my
I could have been in
jeans."
my jeans.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
I know. I could
He
have been in my
paved the
jeans.
way.
He paved the way. He paved the way for the rest of us to wear jeans to an executive function. He had a
Wear
blazer. He
exceptionally
had jeans and a
expensive jeans.
blazer. Yeah,
Oh.
or I guess a sport coat. I'm gonna say a sport coat,
We don't
sport coat
care about the
blazer.
difference.
Yeah,
Okay. Listen
I
to
don't know. I
this.
actually don't know the difference.
If you know the difference between jeans and a sport coat, I'm sorry. I don't, and I don't care. You could message me and I will learn. It'll be just like this jeans of the waved and the weft talk. I will learn the difference between a sport coat and a blazer, and then I will forget immediately.
Now I got to look it up.
Oh my god.
Sport coat versus
Okay, wait,
blazer.
wait.
I need to know
Can I
now.
guess? Let me
Yeah,
guess.
yeah, yeah. Guess.
I'm gonna guess it's the buttons.
Well, you know what? You might be right.
The
Or
difference in the buttons.
the difference between a sport coat, a blazer, and a suit coat comes down to patterns, buttons, and fabric. A sport coat is a pattern jacket that coordinates with trousers that are not made of the same
What
fabric
do you
or have
mean
the same pattern.
patterned?
So like plaid or like there's different like
Do
there's even different
pinstripes
names.
count? Or that
Yeah, pinstripes count too.
because you
Yeah.
could get pinstripe suits though.
Yeah, dude, totally.
But
So
would that be
I did have a sort of velvet pinstripe blazer at one point in my
Hmm.
life. Yeah,
Okay,
for
wait.
work stuff.
Was that sport coats or was that blazers?
It was a blazer.
Okay.
Yeah. Hold on. A blazer is a solid color jacket. Oh, my bad. Often is a solid color jacket with contrasting metal buttons.
Oh, metal buttons.
Right. So it
Schmanky.
was not a blazer. That would have been a sport coat.
Yeah.
So because it had a pattern on it. So a blazer is a solid color with metal buttons.
You
A
know what? I've
suit
never had a
coat.
blazer because every suit jacket or I guess sport coat I've ever had has had plastic buttons.
Yeah.
Might have something to do with the price.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, totally. I assume something with metal buttons is going to be.
Yeah.
Blazers are a little more exclusive, I think. Like you see them, they're a little more high. I think you're right. They're higher end. Like a sport coat's pretty
Mm,
common.
nice.
So yeah, and then a suit jacket obviously is matching pants and a
Oh.
matching vest, or generally matching pants and then a matching vest if you
Here's
have
a
that
nerd
part.
question. Can a suit jacket can
Yeah.
be either a blazer or a sport coat? Is that
Uh, the,
right? Am I right?
I guess if it's solid and it has metal buttons, but the suit coats generally have plastic buttons on them.
Yeah.
So a suit coat would be
Blazer?
a
Sport coat?
blazer. It would be a blazer
No,
because it's
blazers have the
solid.
metal buttons.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Sport coats are the plastic buttons.
This is some other nerd shit. Now I'm gonna have to get into this too. I'm gonna get some sport coats and some blazers,
Dude, it's funny
and
because
wear
when
them
I
with my
said the
jeans.
buttons, I meant like either 3 or 2 or the
Oh
distance
yeah, you meant
between them.
numbers.
I didn't
Yeah,
mean, but I'm
no,
just gonna
that's
pretend we're gonna just say that I knew that sport coats have plastic buttons and blazers have metal buttons. There you
there you
go,
go. There
folks.
you go. Dale knew it all
Now
along.
everybody knows. I'll probably forget, and it turns out I do care about the difference between a sport coat
And
and a blazer.
there
I
are
lied to
different
you.
there are different button configurations though too, right? Like you have double breasted, which will have 6 buttons on the front, right? And
Double
then
breasted.
you'll have a 2 button sport coat or a 3 button blazer or like whatever,
Mm-hmm.
right? There's different button configurations and pocket configurations and stuff too. There's even different cuts on the back. Like there's European cut has like the flap on the back, and then like North American cut has like the single slice in the back, like in the at the back. Like there's all kinds of different stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Look at
Ben's
Geoff over here.
yeah.
Knows stuff about clothes.
Part of like being a journalist was like knowing a lot about a little bit about a lot of shit, right? Like
That's
you got to
true.
know
That's such a good thing.
you have to have like a
Good
broad
saying.
knowledge
Yeah.
of these random things, right? I've lived a rich life of experiences, most clothing based
Yeah.
experiences.
I'll
Yeah.
say rich life, $500 pants.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can't afford that now. I'll tell you that much right now. But yeah,
You know
it's
who else makes a rich life, lives a rich life?
who's that?
Lilly Allen, remember her?
Oh my god. So when you said Lily Allen before, I thought you meant Lily Tomlin for some
Oh
reason, and I
my
lost my
God.
mind. I was like,
That would have been way hilarious. So, okay. So Lilly Allen said she makes more money off of her OnlyFans pics than she does off
ebooks.
her Spotify streams, which,
Well, what the fuck kind of comparison is
okay,
that?
this is where
Nobody
we
makes
get into
anything
the
off of
minutia.
Spotify. Here's the minutia.
So, uh, I read the article and she was like, "Oh, I make 10 or she makes $8,000 a month off feet pics," which, hey, if
Eight
we're talking
thousand
about
dollars a month?
if we're
You know how
talking
many
about
$500
equalizing,
shirts I can buy with that?
that's more money than I make at my job,
Jesus.
I think. Yeah, that's more because I
Yeah.
make like 90 grand a year. She makes 96 grand.
Yeah.
So we need to equalize the gender pay gap for feet pics because I want to make 8,000, but this might be unreachable even for women because in the article, Lily Allen was saying she got the idea to get her OnlyFans feet site because when she went in for a pedicure, the lady told her that she had 5 out of 5 on Wiki feet.
Bless you. Are you okay? Are you having some sneezes?
As soon
You think you
the
got
best
you
thing
are
about
you
this mic is it has a mute button, and as soon
yeah.
as I hit it, I didn't sneeze again.
Of course, because that's how that works.
Yeah,
Okay, so here's the thing: nobody
yeah,
wants to see men's feet. Nobody wants to
no.
see men's anything.
Gay
Right?
dudes probably do, right?
Dude is
Gay dudes. Gay dudes want to see feet, not my feet or
I
your feet,
so
but
okay.
feet.
I'm gonna try to be non-gender biased about the feet thing.
Yeah.
I still think that I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Feet are feet. They're going to be whatever. You can make them look like whatever, and no one's going
Here's
to
a
know they're
question.
attached to you.
Sorry, I want to interrupt quickly on the
Yeah,
gay thing. Do you think gay dudes would rather see pictures of women's feet or men's feet?
I don't think sexuality plays into feet because it's a fetish, and so it bypasses sexuality. So
So
whether or not gay dudes like dude feet or women feet, it's inconsequential. They like feet. That's a feet thing. That's not a
hit us up in
gay
the comments
or
if you're a gay
straight
dude. Do you
thing.
like dude feet or women feet?
I don't believe the gender has anything to do with the foot fetish. That is 100% like a fetish.
Yeah.
Like it's like uh
Oh yeah. So I get what you're
like,
saying. Like you want
right?
to see
You know what I
like
mean?
the best
Like,
feet.
I don't want to see a dick or a vagina. I want to see feet. Straight up show. I don't, but other people might want to see
Yeah,
feet.
right,
I just
Jeff.
want to make that clear. I don't
So
want to see
wait.
any.
So if it's a
Please
fetish,
don't send feet pictures to Geoff at hotmail.com. I'm just
if
kidding.
we're talking pure fetish, then there's got to be people out there who want to see fucked up feet or see my triangle
Yeah, you
Dutch
have like
feet.
Fred Flintstone feet, right?
Yeah,
Like
I have like
big old hams.
wide feet that are like triangles. It's in my
Yeah,
family. My grandma had
yeah.
them too.
Yeah, you're like Paleolithic people. This is
Yeah.
a big fucking a heel and then splayed toes. Yeah,
I'm not a very fast runner, and it's only because of the shape of my feet.
he's
Has
built for
nothing to do
comfort.
with anything else.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm built like a
he's built for
Cadillac.
comfort, not for speed. Yeah,
Yeah,
totally.
exactly. I'm built
Yeah.
like a Cadillac. I'm big and ugly.
I
There
have
you go.
so I played hockey. We've been over this a million
Hmm.
times. I've had so many broken feet, like broken metatarsals and broken toes and
Oh,
shit from just
what's a
getting slap shots.
metatarsal?
Metatarsals are so here. I'll use my hand because I'm not taking my feet off.
Show
These
us your feet. That
these
was
are
the trick.
these are metacarpals, right, in your hand, and
Tendons?
then no, the bones back here, and then
Oh, okay.
the metatarsals are the ones in your feet. Metacarpals are the ones in your hand. I've broken these too, but
Why are they called metacarpal tarsal? So you could just tell the difference when
metacarpal,
you say the bone?
metacarpal, metatarsal, tarsal's foot,
Oh.
carpal's hand, right? Like carpal tunnel syndrome,
Oh.
right?
Wait, can you get tarsal
I if you operate a mouse with your feet.
Hey.
You do if you do a lot of like
I'm
dexterous
going to
feet
Lilly
things.
Allen's
You gotta go to Lily.
Wiki Feet
Ask Lily Allen how
OnlyFans.
her feet are holding up.
Yeah.
Do you have metatarsal syndrome? Yeah,
Yeah, I spread my Okay, so you broke your feet so many
yeah.
times. Your
That my feet are
metatarsals.
gnarly and disgusting and terrible. Like I have toes that point in different directions and shit from just being split apart. Right, so it's
This
like
is like your $500 shirt. Now I just want to see your feet.
I just want to
I
see my girl. I
I'm
have
not gonna jerk off, I
yeah.
promise.
I
I
broke.
just feel like you don't have to show me online. I know it's a thing. You don't
I
want to
took a
strut
slap
up something.
shot in my left foot
Yeah.
when I was I want to say 17, and it broke the three metatarsals on the top of like across the top of my foot on the outside edge. And when they don't really they gave me a cane and told me to stay off of it.
Oh god.
So
And you're
I'm
17, so
17, so I'm like,
obviously.
fuck this, I'm putting my skate back on, I'm going back out there.
Yeah.
And so they've healed funny. So my left foot is like an inch wider than my right foot because my
Oh
fucking
shit.
my bones healed kind of like this, like kind of fucking crooked.
Like they have
They
a eh-eh.
yeah, but they go out on the left. So my left foot is just a fucking garbage piece of junk foot.
So it looks like a duck foot.
And it hurts all the time. And it's like super,
Oh.
it kind of looks like here's my heel and it goes up and then it kind of comes out like this, like
Yeah.
really, really wide, and then comes back in. And then like I've got like I've got like an inch of foot over here and my pinky toe.
Oh
And so the
really?
bones they all shifted fucking weird off one side.
I bet it gets fucking cold when you
It
get an
hurts all the
atmospheric river,
time.
eh?
It hurts all the
Oh,
time.
that
All the time. It
sucks.
still hurts all the time. And
That
then yeah,
sucks.
and then my big toe on my right foot is considerably shorter than my toes. It got impacted. I had a puck hit it directly in the toe and fucking push my
I'm
toe
sorry.
back like a
Just
quarter inch.
for whatever reason, impacted sounds funny. So you got a
Yeah,
fucking
got a broken
puck
left
in
foot
the
and
toe.
yeah, in my big toe, and it dented my skating. It like crushed the toe cap of
Oh
my skate.
no.
Yeah.
Why would
So yeah, man, I'm like my feet are fucked. They're
I don't
completely
get why
fucked.
people block shots in hockey?
You don't have a choice most of the time.
Oh fuck.
Like sometimes you don't know. I've blocked shots with my face and with my neck and with my
What?
chest and my ass and my hips and my
Oh god, you
knees.
probably have such a higher pain tolerance than me
Yeah,
from
I
like
mean,
just
yeah, I guess.
getting tortured with hockey pucks.
It's been, you know what, man? It's been a miracle. Since I've retired from hockey. I've
Yeah,
been hockey free for almost 9 years now, and man, I don't have any pain. I'm a soft
nice.
boy. I'm a soft boy now. I don't have any
Yeah, you
pain.
just ride motorbikes
I
now
just ride
in
motorbikes now to get
expensive
tattooed
denim.
all the time. Yeah, totally. I'm actually so we went tonight to get our flu and our COVID shots because it just came available. So
Yeah.
we went as a family and we did our COVID and flu shots together. And I was
Mhm.
like, shit, I'm getting tattooed tomorrow on my right arm. So I have to get both my flu and my tattoo shot in my COVID shot in my left arm.
Yeah.
So
They're
yeah,
still doing COVID boosters? I thought they were done.
apparently. It was funny because I'm filling out the form and I'm like, I forget which one I had, if it was COVID or Pfizer or Moderna, or I
Yeah.
forget now. It's been so long, I
AstraZeneca.
forget.
How many
I think I
boosters
got
do you have?
5 apparently.
And you're not dead?
No, not yet. I'm still
I thought
alive.
you were supposed
I
to
do get
die.
5G in my
I thought
molars.
everybody told me that people who get that many boosters die.
No, I think no, this is my fourth, maybe my fourth.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm still alive, man. And I like every year I get the flu shot, and this is the first year
Yeah.
that I got my flu shot before I got sick. Normally I get the flu like a week before
Oh,
I'm scheduled to go in and get my flu shot. So holy shit, hallelujah. I finally got my flu shot before I got sick.
nice. I got my flu shot yesterday at work,
Yeah.
and I'm not like I don't get it like every year. I'm not like you have to get it. It's just like I've always had this like I guess I don't know whatever.
You're
I
right.
like this. I can't remember the word. Fuck. My brain
What?
stopped working. I got this new mic.
Predisposition.
Yeah, this new like I guess I don't know where you have something that you do whatever. If it's ever offered to me, I'm just like yeah, I'll take it.
Oh,
But
like yeah.
I've never like gone out and been like I gotta go find a flu shot. So they have them at work,
Yeah.
and they're like, hey, do you want one? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I got one in my left arm, and then she was like, are people gonna see you when you work? And I'm like, why? And she's like, oh, in case you faint. And I'm like, I could faint from this?
You could.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Yeah. They like you to wait around for 15 minutes after you get a
Yeah.
flu shot in case you pass out.
The funny thing was, I got the flu shot, and they made me go first because I had to like drive a truck to a job site because I
Yeah.
never go out.
Yeah.
I'm like the shop
That's the
guy
first time you've ever gone on call somewhere.
because I fucking hate going out of the shop. We just driving in traffic for an hour, and they're like, she's like, blah blah blah. I was like, just jumped in a truck and drove away.
Yeah.
And also,
I pass out in the truck.
does this sound like a weird thing? Like, I actually got in an argument with my girlfriend about this because I'm like, they never called it the flu vaccine my entire life,
Yeah,
but
flu
they've
shot.
always called it the flu shot. But now
Yeah.
they keep referring it to the flu vaccine. And I'm not trying to be like anti-vax or be like, they're only calling it vaccine so that they like dog whistle so you can have like vaccines don't seem as
Yeah.
bad and all this stuff. But it's just like, I don't know. I think it's just because it seems like so like vaccine such like a sciencey word and shots just like a ho hum
I
word. And
think
she's
this
like,
is a Sportco Blazer situation.
yeah, exactly.
Which one
I'll
sounds more expensive? I'll
I'll
do that.
stick to my $30 Old Navy jeans. Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
There you go.
But she was like, have you ever had a flu vaccine before? And I was like, and it took me a second. I'm like, wait, is that the same thing as a
Is that the
shot?
same thing as a flu shot?
And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, yeah, no, I haven't.
Yeah.
All this stuff. But it's like, it's just, it was like a weird thing. Like a year ago, they just like started calling them flu vaccines. And I was like,
You know what? I never noticed that, but you're right.
it's
It did say
weird.
flu vaccine on the little questionnaire thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like this is one of those things too where like I've now like come out on public record and I'm like, yeah, I got my COVID shot, my booster or whatever, or my flu shot. And some people are gonna be like, you're a sheep, you're gonna get mind controlled by the government. I'm like,
Yeah.
pretty sure
Hey,
they're not interested in me at all.
you're not wearing your mask outside by yourself, so you're not gonna get all the heat that the
You know,
anti-COVID dudes
the
give.
the mask thing, I'm like, fuck that. To the end, the
Oh,
second
dude.
they said you could take them off, it was like I don't even like I threw them all away. I don't
Oh,
even.
dude, the funniest thing. So when we were in the hospital with our baby, well, she wasn't born yet. It
Yeah,
was like the doctor, they were all wearing masks and stuff, and they like walked out, and it was like it was going through the night or whatever. And then at midnight, because like you didn't have to wear a mask unless you're in a hospital for a long
right.
time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And then like I can't remember what time, but it was just like the doctor came in without a mask and he's like, we don't have to wear masks anymore. They
Beauty.
just passed it in like
Yeah.
healthcare. So it was like while Andrea was in labor, they
They took their masks
changed
off, like, fuck
over.
this.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this. But like when she like had the baby and they like
Yeah,
fucking touched
mask
her
back
and
up.
pulled the baby out and shit, they're all wearing masks.
Yeah.
But it was just it's funny because it's like anytime somebody talks about masking, unmasking, and it's just like because the doctor literally walked out and then 20 minutes
He's
later walked in
walk
and
no
he
mask.
like walked out with one and walked in without one. And it
Yeah.
was fun. The funniest thing too was they were so pumped. They're like, we don't have to wear these fucking things anymore. I'm
Woo!
like, you're doctors. Don't you
You're
want to wear them?
doctors. Aren't you supposed to wear
And they're
them? Like
like,
this?
well, no, we have to wear them when we're like
Yeah, when you're
dealing
doing
with sickness and stuff. So we don't want to wear them all the time.
Mr. DeRuiter, I regret to inform you, I removed my mask and I coughed directly into your girlfriend's vagina.
I was like, well, she's already pregnant, obviously, so I don't care.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
Whoops.
get some of those doctor germs inside
Yeah,
my baby before
totally.
it's born.
Yeah, so they know that that one day
Make
your
her
baby will be a
smart if
make
she's
her
gonna
smart.
have.
She'll be a superpower.
Yeah, make her smart if she's gonna be stuck with her dad's Cadillac body.
Nice Cadillac body, dude. Can I share like a baby story from
Yeah,
when
share a
our
baby
son was
story with me.
born? So our son was born. He was like 3 months old. I want to say like a baby, like a
Wait, he
fresh.
was born at 3. No,
No, no, no, no,
just
no.
fucking with
He's
you.
about 3 months old,
Yeah,
and uh, you know how like their legs don't quite develop yet? They're still kind of
yeah, horseshoe,
bow-legged, horseshoe.
bow-legged. Yeah,
And I remember like looking at him and I said to my wife, I'm like, his legs aren't gonna stay like that, are they? Like I fucking dude, I am a man of science. I am a rational person who does research and I'm calm and I'm not calm, but I'm like, but I'll like go to the ends of the earth. I fucking thought for sure that his legs were not gonna stay like I'm like, is this a birth defect? Like, does he look weird? His legs aren't fucking getting straight. They're like really curvy. He looks like a frog man. Is he gonna be a frog man? Like I fucking lost my
he just
mind about
looks at
this.
like spoons for the rest of his life.
Yeah, totally. So I just fucking lost it. She's like, she just looked at me. She's like, "Are you fucking serious right now?" Like, yes. Anyway, long story short, yada yada yada. 14 years later, my son is just about 6'1" and his legs are fine.
Nice.
So speaking of baby genes, he got my wife's side of the family's height and length. He's all like limbs. I don't know. I'm like,
So he's a
I'm
basketball
like
player instead of a hockey
I'm
player.
a square. I'm square. I'm like a
Hey,
square dude.
Cadillac Club, brother.
Yeah, Cadillac Club, baby. I was built for hitting things, not
Yeah,
I was built for ramming things with my body, not like being
we're,
tall.
we're built for contact, not finesse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, not a finesse guy.
Yeah.
Not a silky mitts guy. I'm a take your teeth out guy. That's yeah. So anyway, he's a soccer goalkeeper.
Oh,
So
nice.
that's what he does because he's
Does he
six
have big
one.
hands?
He's huge hands.
Do you
That's
think
from me. I got huge hands.
do soccer goal players get injured hands? Like, do they get their carpal? What'd you call
Carpals,
them?
metacarpals.
Do they get their metacarpals broken? Because
I,
they
I think
fucking they
they
have like those
probably
gloves with the
they have the
padding,
gloves on him.
but
Yeah, and he does like
figure you
when
get
on
one
his
off the
approach,
fingies.
his hands are always out like this. I
Yeah.
assume thumbs like disjointed. He
Oh
has
yeah.
like double jointed thumbs though. So if he gets hit, it'll just go behind.
That's probably good.
Yeah, it might be end up being a good thing.
Do
So
you want
he's
to
gonna
hear
be mad.
something?
His bedroom's behind here, and he can probably hear me talking about him. And he's gonna come in here and be like, "Shut up, Dad. Talk about me, Dad."
Do you want to know how old I am?
How old are you?
Well, I'm 45, but how
I
my
know,
body
I know exactly how old you are.
when we were talking about hurting your hands, I went like bend his fingers back and I did this and it
Yeah,
hurt.
yeah, yeah.
That's how old I just hurt my
You hurt
wrist somehow.
yourself.
It was like went
Yeah.
"Wah."
Oh, I made cracking.
I heard
Noise.
that. I heard that.
Yeah. Yeah, my hands are pretty good. They're sore. My whole body's sore all the time. I didn't treat my body with the respect it deserved. So
Yeah, because
I'm all
you're
pain.
not a wuss.
No, I am now because everything. I'm 48, and as soon as I get up, my body sounds like somebody's stepping on fucking the like bubble wrap.
Yeah, but
I
we
grunt.
have to
I
take care
grunt.
of it now.
Dude, I
What?
grunt like bending over to do up my shoes. I'm just like,
Yeah, I don't
and then
know
when
if
I
you
get
know this, Geoff, but
back,
we're fucking old. Remember when we were teenagers and we saw 45 and 48-year-olds?
oh,
We're like,
man.
I hope they had fun when they were younger because they're almost dead now.
But Mandela effect, people looked older than us when they were 48. If I looked at like a 48-year-old when I was 17, I'd be like, that guy's old. He's old as fuck.
Yeah.
He looks super old. And Yeah,
It's
like I
not the
don't.
Mandela effect. It's just we drink water and don't smoke now.
Yeah, I feel like I look pretty good for 48 comparatively,
Actually,
but
you look great for 48. You
oh,
wanna
thanks, man. I'm
you
thank you. I was fishing for compliments and it worked.
I'm gonna alienate some of our audience. You wanna see what like how when we were young and people
Yeah.
our age looked fucking old? Go to Alberta. They're all like in the dry sunshine. They look old. They look
Oh
way
yeah,
older than us.
because they have no moisture. They have
Yeah,
no
because we get that
moisture.
sea breeze air, atmospheric river, and it
Yeah.
just moisturizes our skin and we look great.
I mean, I'm sure there's probably some young person who accidentally found this podcast who's like, no, I got fucking super all this shit. Look at them. Like you have all the color in your beard still. Like you still have the same color hair. I got stress, so I'm
It's
all like,
gray under here.
oh yeah, under there.
But
Cool.
it's also because I can't grow a full beard.
Yeah, that's
this
fair.
is as full as it gets, and I look like I'm like a fucking on like 20-year-old online streamer.
You do, you
That's
do.
how thin my
You
beard is.
Yeah, you've got that's good though. You've got reasonably good genetics. You don't look like you man, seriously, like if you look at the two of us, I look older than you for sure.
Well, you are older than me for
Yeah, but like
sure.
3 years, not like a
Yeah,
super like not a ton older. Like in 3 years, are you gonna look like this?
maybe.
No, because I have stress and I have pain.
I also I also throughout my entire like I'm starting to grow like back hair now. I didn't get chest
Now,
hair till I was 40.
dude, I'm fucking carpet.
I was like fucking Phelps swimmer over here. I was
Wow,
like
like a
clean and
porpoise,
clear. Like, what?
like a porpoise,
Yeah,
dude.
exactly. Like a Cadillac porpoise. I had like little rings around my nipples, but that was it.
I get hair on these little parts of my ears right here.
Yeah, your nubbins.
They stick out. I get like ear hairs, and I get them like up here now. It's
Oh
terrifying.
no.
I have I have a nose hair trimmer because I have to because I get nose hair sticking out.
No.
And I every week when I shave my head, I have to consistently make a decision on how far down I shave my neck into my back hair because it just all connects now.
Yeah.
So yeah, yeah, it's
You're
fun.
just like so happy that V-necks aren't in style anymore, so you
Dude, I'm
don't have to
so
shave as
happy.
far down.
You know what? When the V-necks were in style, I did buy one and I put it on and I wore it out one time. I was like, no, this is not
Yeah.
for me. I'm taking this
I
off. I'm going to t-shirts.
I like V-necks because they're more comfortable, but I have all like crew necks now
Yeah.
because when I work, if I have a V-neck, I get like fucking
Slag. Yeah.
sparks and shit right
Yeah.
in there, and it hurts.
I was gonna say, like, you're not the candidate for a $560 denim shirt because you're just
No,
gonna burn it.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna
exactly.
burn holes in it, right?
I don't feel
I
guilty.
I have like pajama job, so I can wear a shirt like that. It's
Hmm.
fine.
Do you want
Also,
to talk?
I bought it for going out, and I don't go out anywhere. So that was fucking
I went
stupid.
out last night. We went to a stand-up comedian, and it was great,
Oh, right on.
but it was 3.5 hours in fucking the Rogers Arena seats.
Yeah,
And you know what? Like I went to a hockey game October 7th. So like 3 weeks apart,
yeah.
I was in Rogers Arena or Rogers Place, whichever one it is. And fuck those seats and fuck going there again because I can't, I'm too big. I'm either too big or too old or too stiff or all of the above.
Yeah. We
Because
went
like
for
last night, I was like, my back would hurt. So I'd like
yeah.
kind of like move and then my hips would hurt. And I'm like,
You can't find a
my
comfortable spot in
my
the seat.
fucking hips are getting sore from sitting down.
Yeah.
Like I can handle my back or my butt, but my hips,
Yeah, it's too many. It's
oh
one too many.
fuck.
One too many pains in your
Yeah.
seating position. Sorry, you said you wanted to talk about something else. I apologize. I totally
I
ran
was
over
gonna
you.
say, sorry, I was gonna say, would you want to get back to this Lilly
Oh,
Allen feet talk that we
dude, we
got?
ventured off from
Dude,
and
we're gonna go through the whole podcast and get through
cover one
one
thing,
subject on the
one
list,
fucking
which
subject.
makes me so happy because I always get stressed out before these podcasts because I'm like, every time, and it's so funny because I'm like, do I have enough stuff that we could talk about on this podcast? And then we never get through anything
Never get,
ever.
yeah,
But
yeah.
every time I'm stressed out because I'm like, do we have enough? And then I get worried. So, anyways,
So you met me, right? Like I can talk about
yeah, that's
minutia of
true.
pants wefts and warps all night if you want. I can talk about all that kind of
That's
crap.
why I love you as a co-host, brother.
I got a breadth of knowledge that is stupid and useless. I'm perfect for
Bad breath
podcast.
of knowledge. Yeah.
Halitosis. Sometimes, oh, you know those little things that hang out in the back of your throat sometimes? You ever get them? They're called
Adenoids or whatever.
no, no, no. Adenoids are part of the system in the back of your throat that are
Yeah.
connected to your like snoring and stuff. Tonsilloliths. They're like chalky deposits that smell really bad. They can get stuck in behind in your tonsil crevices.
I don't know if I've ever
You've
had
never
that
had those
or
before? They're like a weird
looked
chunky thing?
for it.
No?
How would I
Okay. Well,
know?
because they're little white, like, kinda nodules that get stuck in the back of your throat. Sometimes they're like, right, yeah, anyway, they can give you bad breath too. That's
First thing I'm
part
doing
of
after this
halitosis.
podcast is looking in the
Checking for
mirror
tonsillitis. Yeah,
to see if
totally.
I have tonsillitis. Maybe vaping kills them and I
Maybe.
just don't
Yeah.
have them.
I haven't had them for a long time. I used to get them a lot when I ate a lot more carbs. So now that I don't eat as
When you
many carbs, I don't get
is
them.
oh, I eat so many carbs.
I got I had a call with my doctor last week. I have high triglycerides. There's a 48-year-old guy problem I
What's a
didn't think I'd have.
triglyceride? You just have to
That's
explain it fucking everything to me.
I can explain everything to you.
I'm just
So
gonna pretend it's because I don't want to alienate any of the audience, but it's because I'm dumb.
no, I know. I'm trying to be like and here's me trying to explain exactly what it is. So it's sort of like pre-diabetic kind of thing. So
Oh,
I'm not diabetic, and I don't have any of the other markers for diabetic, but high
yeah.
triglycerides come from too many sugars and starches. So
Okay.
I got to cut all that shit out of my diet, and because that can affect your liver at some point. However, my liver is perfectly fine because I don't
Hey,
drink.
you
I
got a
don't drink.
sexy liver there, young man.
I got a good looking liver.
You got a good looking liver.
Yeah. So anyways, I got these. So I got to cut out the sugar, and like my downfall is
Hmm.
chips. I fucking love chips. I fucking love chips so much. I can eat
Bro,
chips all
oh,
day.
here's here's a fucking old guy thing.
Yeah,
They're putting MSG in all the chips again. Didn't
I
they
know.
start taking MSG out of
They stopped
chips?
and they put it back in. Yeah,
What's going on?
MSG
Why'd they put in
is
MSG
having a
on everything?
resurgence. It's having a
What?
resurgence.
Why is it having a resurgence?
It's been deemed that it's not actually bad for you, and it's
What the
literally just
fuck?
salt.
Yes, it is.
So yeah, I ate this bag of Pringles and a box of Pringles. Now I want more Pringles. I'm still hungry.
Yeah, it's funny because I'll eat chips. I'm like, these are fucking good. Fuck, there's MSG in it.
MSG baby, sprinkle that shit on.
Yeah, so
Sprinkle MSG.
those Lay's poppables,
Yep.
they
Oh,
don't have MSG.
I know you.
Um,
We went shopping one time and you bought the poppables, and I was like, "Oh, you're making like the healthy choice. They're not actually healthier. They just don't have MSG, and
yeah,
the
it's true.
shape is awesome and delicious."
Yeah, and Old Dutch, most of their stuff doesn't have MSG, but some of it does. That's what I noticed because like I started for whatever, like I vape. So what the fuck am I talking about?
Why are you all upset about
And I'm
MSG
in a shop
chips?
with diesel fumes, which gives you
Yeah,
lung cancer. But I'm like,
yeah.
MSG's the line,
It's
man.
right. That's where I fucking draw it.
That's
I've had
what
it
I
with
do.
MSG.
I like fucking drink energy drinks with like the
Yeah,
fucking cancer causing fake sugars. And I'm like, but they don't have MSG.
they could slip fucking any chemical into Doritos. I would never know the difference, and like I'm never going to read the package, but I'm sure there's MSG in Doritos,
Oh,
and
there
I'm sure
is.
like they could just slip additional fucking chemicals in there, and I would never notice, and I would still eat
Do
it
you
anyway.
like Cool Ranch Doritos?
Do I? Do I?
Dude,
Is it a triangular shaped sugar coated tasty
I'm gonna
treat?
change your life right now.
What?
Have you seen those Simply
Yeah.
potato chips?
Yep.
Like they have Simply Doritos, which is like the healthy version of Doritos,
Okay.
and it's a it's like a
Collaboration.
collaboration between Doritos and the
Coagulation.
company Simply,
Okay.
and it's like Cool Ranch Doritos, but it doesn't have MSG or any of the like as much of the chemicals and shit in it or the
Hmm,
fake coloring and
okay.
stuff.
All right.
So
All
it's like
right.
it's not good for you, but it's not fucking
It's
Doritos bad
slightly better.
for
It's
you.
that like you can't can you start a fire with them? Because you can start a
Yeah.
fire with Doritos. Like you can
And
use Doritos.
also, oh, that's just fat. Anything that has like
Are you saying
animal
you could
fat
light
or
me?
vegetable
Are you
fat.
saying you could light me
Yeah,
on
pretty
fire?
much. And
Nice.
also, here's the 100th old guy thing. Potato chips just have too much flavor now. I had a fucking
Yeah.
bag of
What is up with
Havoc
that?
chips and I was
Yep.
like burning my mouth, but it
Dude,
wasn't just spicy, it was also like salty and too much
I
flavor. I'm like, what's with all the
I
flavor?
had those Havoc chips too. I had to get a bag of those, and I tried them out, and I was like, they're kind of good, but they're kind of terrible at the same time.
They would be
You
better
can't
with
stop eating them
half
because they're
the
kind of a
flavor.
yeah. I see what you mean. There's too much like too much sprinkle on them. There's
Hmm.
too much shit on the
Yeah.
chips.
Can we do a little less?
When I was your age, we had less stuff on our chips, and they were delicious, and that's the way we liked
And it's
them.
funny because you see all this stuff that's like flavor explosion,
Yeah,
Mondo Super, and I'm like, what's the stuff with the less flavor? And I get like Lay's baked and
yeah,
stuff like
yeah.
that.
You're like now with more salt. God damn it, fuck shit. That's yeah. Like have our palates as human beings exploded to the point where like unless it has flavor, it's for high people. It's for high people.
Oh,
That's for high people. I can't. I've smoked so much pot that I can't.
Mhm.
taste flavor anymore. I need mega super fucking exploding
You know
Doritos.
what it is? It's the social media of the mouth.
Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, absolutely it is. Like, yeah, I'm in marketing. I should know this.
Yeah.
Like,
We all
this is
have
a marketing
mouth
ploy.
ADHD
Yeah,
now.
mouth ADHD. You know what was delicious? Hyper explosion Doritos. You know what's even better? Super hyper explosion
Yeah.
Doritos. Now with more salt, more
You know what's
sugar, more
better than
fucking
that?
salmon. I don't know.
Cancer.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. The next step is new on fire, just carcinogen Doritos. Dick. Now cool menthol Doritos. What the fuck are we eating right now?
Ooh, that'd be
Yeah.
good.
He's like, ooh, that sounds good.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
get back to the one subject.
The one,
So we
okay,
were talking
Lily
about Lilly
Allen's feet.
Allen.
I don't even know who Lily Allen is, man.
What?
I
She
don't even
sang
know
that
who
song
she is.
Alfie. She was super famous in like,
Alfie?
yeah, that song Alfie. Like she's a British like singer.
Oh,
Okay, if you don't
okay.
know Lily Allen, go look up the song Alfie and you'll be like, "Oh, this song." It was around in like the early aughts, not the or the mid aughts, which is the 2000s, which is I'm just going to say it,
I still thought
the
you were
best
talking
decade
about
of
Lily
music.
Allen.
What? Oh. And
I still thought you were talking about Lily Tomlin. That's
so I said she makes $8,000 a month
sorry. That's fucked
on
up.
her OnlyFans feet pics. And she said that she makes more than on her Spotify. But then the Matt Dale's like, hey, I like to just go research math and stuff. So it's been released that for Spotify stream, you make zero point 0.3 cents.
Yeah, it's not very
So
much money.
but it's a lot if you're fucking Lily Allen
If you,
because
yeah,
she
if you're
gets
getting up multiple downloads, right?
so
It's
she
in the
gets
millions.
7.5 million streams a month, which is a
Yeah, that's pretty
fuck
good.
ton for
Yeah,
someone who Geoff's never heard of.
yeah.
And that
I've not heard of a
equates
lot of people.
to 22.5 or 22,500 a month. So you're like, that's way more than the OnlyFans. But the thing is, it's like the split.
Cumulative. Yeah,
So I don't know if it's split. Like, is the Maple thing like music, artist, producer,
yeah.
lyrics? Is that the States too, or is that just
No, I
Canada?
think that they have. There's sort of a. I think the U.S. has a version of that. I can't remember what it's
Yeah.
called.
So what
Yeah,
I'm thinking is because she can't make 22,000 a month because then her statement would be wrong. So she must only be getting
yeah.
like a percentage of her streams.
I'm sure there's a
So
cut that goes to a bunch of other people.
yeah, but then there's also like, do people who own the masters of the music, what would that fall under and stuff? So
Yeah,
she would have to get like less than a third of the money from her streams to make more. But I don't feel bad for her because just her feet picks alone, she makes more than I do.
yeah, man, that's
And
wild.
that's a
Like,
bummer.
if you want me to send you my gross feet pictures, you can email us at outragefactpod@gmail.com
Do
and
it.
send PayPal, send on our Patreon. What's our Patreon, Dale?
Derek set it up, then it died, and I haven't set it up since Derek left. Maybe I should start a Patreon.
There we go. We could do a Patreon for Outrage Factory. And if you want to see my feet, send me $5. I'll send you a picture of my feet.
What's the Canadian version
How
of
do I get
Venmo?
Lily Allen money for my feet?
Yeah,
This is the next
just
question.
e-transfer us
Yeah,
at
e-transfer me
Outrage
money.
Fact Pod, and I will give Geoff the money.
Yeah. And I'll send you pictures of my feet. You can have pictures. I don't have any. I've never photographed my. Oh no, that's not true. I've photographed my feet before. Oh shit! There's one picture
Oh
of
shit!
my feet on Instagram.
Really?
If you want to hunt back and be creepy
Don't give it
on
up
my,
for
I'm not
free,
giving it.
bro.
No,
Nobody's gonna
no.
buy the cow if you let them milk you.
Like 10 years ago,
Yeah.
our neighbor's daughter painted my toenails,
Mm-hmm.
and we took a picture of it, and I put it on my Instagram. So there is a picture of my feet on Instagram already,
Okay.
and I can't believe that. I'm gonna have to go delete that shit now because now you're all gonna look for it.
So there's plenty of pictures of my feet. I've taken pictures of my feet a bunch, but here's the reason why. Derek, the old host who's no longer with us,
He's
he's
no
still
longer
alive.
with us.
He was just too busy to do Outrage Factory, so Geoff stepped in because Geoff
I
is
stepped in with my
handsome.
gross gnarly feet. Oh,
And Geoff, yeah. But Derek hates feet. And this guy I
dude, I
work
hate
with
feet.
hates feet. And for whatever reason, it seems like the people who have a fetish for feet and the people who fucking hate feet are about the same. And then there's a bunch of me who are in the middle who are like, people care about feet. So every time I buy flip flops or new slides or new dad sandals, I take a picture of my feet and I send it to all the people I know who hate feet.
God, great. Awesome. Bleh. I hate
So,
feet. I hate feet
okay,
with a
here's how
passion.
it works. If you love feet, give Geoff $5, he'll send you a picture of your feet. If you fucking hate feet, send Geoff $5 and he won't send you a picture of his feet.
There you go. Yeah. It'll cost you five. Or, yeah. Or if you hate feet, send me your email so that I can send you feet pics and you can send me $5 to stop.
Yeah.
I will send you feet pics every hour.
Yeah. Are you a feet plus or a feet minus?
Yeah. Let us know in the comments. Let us know in
than.
the comments if you're for feet or against feet.
Oh, that's a good poll.
Right?
Yeah, hit us up in the comments.
Hit us
Do
up
you
in the
like
comments.
feet or do you hate feet?
Are you a feet person or are you a feet are gross person?
Do you jerk off or do you puke?
Oh my
or
God. This is a terrifying topic for me. I've always maintained that feet are my own personal hell.
Really?
In my own personal hell.
Like stinky feet are gross,
feet are
but
the
that's the
devil's
stench. That's like
Dude,
armpits.
Every feet are gross. They're just disgusting, weird, not hands.
Really?
Yeah.
See if I'm too old to do this. Yeah.
I'm not looking. You can't make me look. I can't look. I'm not looking.
Yeah. Oh
Nope.
God.
I'm not looking at your giant triangles.
Oh my God.
Nope.
Oh, that took so much effort.
Didn't you just tell me not to give it away for free?
Oh my God, I don't care. I'm not the one who's getting $5. You're getting $5 for your fucking.
I'm not getting shit. If anybody actually
mangled
through on this,
carpal tarsals or whatever they're called.
My metatarsals. Yeah.
Yeah, your fucking Frankenstein feet are gonna get you rich.
It's only my left foot. My left foot's terrible.
That was depressing how much that hurt to lift my foot up like that. I should probably go do yoga more.
You should. You should stretch. You should stretch more.
I haven't gone to the gym or done yoga in like a year pretty much because we're too busy with Ruby. I should probably start doing that again.
That's fair. I got up at like 5:50 this morning and I went to the gym and did the bike for half an hour because I couldn't sleep because I got lots on my brain.
Did you just say you did the plank for half an hour?
No, the bike.
Oh, okay, I was gonna say I'm not talking to you ever again.
Stationary bike, and then I did calf muscle exercises.
Ooh, calf muscle exercise.
It's really hard to build muscle on your calves, especially as an older guy.
Just walk upstairs, bro.
I have stairs in my house, but it's
You know what's the best way to build calf muscle?
What's that?
Be fat.
Yeah, you're carting around 300 pounds all day.
Yeah,
like,
I've got pretty good calves because I'm fat. The Cadillac body comes with calves.
No, you would think I would have better calves by this point in my life, but I guess I'm not really. I think I have like some body dysmorphia because I think I'm not as fat as I think I am. I don't know. Anyway, my calves prove it. They're not that big. I got like skinny guy calves,
which is weird because you played hockey. Or do you have big quads?
I have huge quads.
That's why, because it's like thighs. You're probably with your stride and stuff. You're taking it in your quads,
dude. I have gigantic tree trunk legs.
Calves.
My son always makes fun of them.
I'm thrusting right now when I'm talking about Geoff's quads.
No, I have huge quads. They're very big.
Yeah. This is what happens when we go out of a tight hour. I just start thrusting and being hitting on Geoff.
Do you want to see my quads?
Yes.
Bust a quad out here.
Yeah, from the back. No, just kidding. Oh, there you go. Damn. Yeah. Scorptat
hockey quad.
You fucking keep showing those off. You're gonna cheat on your wife involuntarily.
I'm gonna make the internet pregnant. Oh my God. No, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, I got quads like crazy. I got tree trunk legs, and they've been the bane of my existence when I was younger.
Yeah, the opposite of cankles. You just got fucking quads.
Dude, so you want to know some more? We're full circling this.
Yeah.
We're going right back to the beginning when I was talking about pants. I have to get a size up in pants so that my thighs fit in the pants.
Yeah.
So all of my pants are too big in the waist because I need big ass pants for my thighs. Fucking terrible. And then you know what happens when you have big thighs and tiny calves?
What?
Ridiculous baggy pants at the bottom. I've never owned a pair of like slim jeans because I can't do it because like if the thighs are so big that the pants even when they're tapered they're still too big on my legs at the bottom.
Dude, I can't wear skinny pants because I have huge calves, but not as much. I could probably maybe like I can't get my like in gum boots or rubber boots. I can't wear them because my calves don't fit.
Dude, I can't wear like high motorcycle boots. I have to wear like short boots.
Mm.
It's fucking
See,
terrible.
you do have calves, liar.
I do, but they could be bigger.
They
The
sound
body
big if
dysfunction.
they don't fit in motorbike boots.
Yeah, they're like there's never a gap. They're always too tight at the top. I can't get them done up all the way.
Yeah, tight at the
Yeah.
top.
Tight at the top.
Tight at the top. My boots are tight at the
My boots
top.
are
You know what
tight
I'm
at the
talking
top.
about.
Tight at the top.
If you know what I'm talking
If
about,
you
I got
know what I'm
those
talking about.
tight boots.
Boots at the
And
top.
having a mic is fun.
Isn't it great?
Yeah.
You feel better about the mic?
I think I'm going to record some ASMR videos
Yeah, you are. Yeah, you
and
are.
unalive myself because I hate ASMR so
Oh my
much.
God, my wife hates it too. And I try to like, I was kind of doing it to her like while we were in bed the other night. I was like whispering at her. She's like, fuck you, I'm gonna put my feet in your face.
What's that
I
word?
try-
Misophonia?
yeah, misophonia. She
Yeah,
100% has that
I
because
have
she's like,
misophonia.
oh, do you?
Like when
Because she's
people are tapping and shit, I'm like, ooh,
yeah, she's like,
ooh.
she's like, you fucking chew loud all the time. I'm like,
Oh
I
my
don't
God.
like, I'm
Chewing,
quiet chew. I can't.
chewing.
Yeah,
It's
that's
like
a
I can't concentrate when people are chewing loud around me. I'm like, I can't. Stop, please.
yeah. I mean, I don't like it because I had like, a very proper British mom who was like, you know, chew with your mouth closed, right? So
Yeah,
anytime
but
somebody chews with their mouth open, it fucking like I just get like weird. Was that trauma? Like
yeah, my
it's
parents were like that too. And like
yeah,
when people chew with their mouth open, I'm like, why are you doing that? Like, even though maybe our parents went a little overboard with like being like, don't do that,
yeah.
doing it is annoying. Like, how do you not know how annoying that is?
I don't know. I have
Like,
no
imagine having a
idea.
family who didn't care if you chewed with your mouth open. They're just like, all right,
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
chew
Just
however you
smack
want.
away. Yeah.
I don't care. It
Yeah.
fucking sounds like you're walking through mud. I don't care.
Yeah.
Stir the
It is a
macaroni when
weird
you eat soup.
it is a weird thing, man. Like
Yeah.
there's etiquette and rules and stuff, and like, I don't know. I guess I grew up with a lot of rules, so it's
I feel like those rules exist just so people didn't kill each other.
yeah,
Because
probably.
back then they didn't have background noise or anything. You just lived in like
Yeah,
this
it's
cold country cottage.
there
And
wasn't
if
like
people,
traffic and
yeah,
stuff, and like
there
there's
was no
no
white
background
noise.
noise. Yeah,
It was just,
totally.
there's no motors, so there's no white noise. So people would just be like on this fucking estate in cold ass England, and then they would just stab each other because they ate too
Chew
loud.
with your mouth closed, or I'm
Someone
gonna
would
fucking murder you in your sleep.
someone would slurp their soup and then just
Yeah.
get ganked. Don't.
Yeah, see? It makes you it's gross, right?
I hate it so much.
If you don't close your mouth when you're chewing, I'm gonna ship you off to another country.
This is
Like
my
it's this is how murders happen. This is why you had to have 15
mhm.
kids back then, because like one of them was gonna chew with their mouth open and they were gonna disappear. That's how that worked.
My new favorite threat is when somebody does something super annoying, be like, if you keep doing that, I'm going to jail for
Yeah.
murder.
I'm going to jail for murder. See, isn't having a mic awesome? It's the best.
Yeah, it's the great. I love
Yeah.
it. I should have done it. You know what? I feel like I was just putting it off and like pretending I didn't want to do it when I actually wanted to do it out of necessity. I was like, I don't want that. And it wasn't because I didn't want it. It was because I didn't feel like I could do it.
No, man, it's the bee's
Yeah.
knees. I like having a mic. It's nice.
But yeah, those like because the problem was with headphones and the mic, it was like like the first pair I ever had were fucking amazing and they sounded great.
Yeah.
And then I had another pair that were pretty good, but then the mic kind of started shitting out and it was quiet. And then I had a bad pair, and then I had another bad pair. And then the last pair, I was like, all right, these ones say they're like Zoom friendly and they're made for all that. And then I had them, and then they kind of like got scratchy or whatever on the last podcast. Maybe I'm just thinking about it too much. And I was like, you know what? That's it. That's enough. I'm getting a mic.
That's it. Get a mic. It's gonna sound
So I
so
went to
smooth
Best
and
Buy.
so nice. Yeah.
Oh, and here's the last Dale's an old guy.
Here we go.
I did not order my mic online. I
You went to
went
a store, a
to
brick and mortar.
Coquitlam in
Yeah.
Best Buy just so I could have it. And if
You
they didn't have
brave.
the mic I wanted, I was going somewhere else because I fucking if I want something like a piece of
Yeah.
tech, I'm like, I need it now.
Yeah.
I don't know how people can wait for like everybody's like, oh, we all have ADHD and we can't wait for anything, but you're all ordering shit online and waiting 2 weeks. What the
Yeah, man.
fuck?
Yeah.
How does that work?
I think there's like maybe a weird gratification separation between like buying something and waiting for it to come to you online. Like, you know, there's going to be a couple of days waiting for it
Yeah.
to be shipped, right? So it's like two exciting things. You made this purchase, and then like a few days later, something shows up, and it's exciting when something comes to your door. This is the whole email mail
Mm.
phenomenon again, right? How we like, God damn it, I hate getting all this mail. I wish there was a better way to do this. Ooh, we invented email. Now you get your email on your computer, and now we all hate email and want to get mail back again. We're like, please,
Yeah.
somebody send me a letter. All I want to see is your penmanship and just tell me something real. Like, I don't want a fucking bill in the mail again.
Yeah.
Which, there's an old guy thing. I still get. No, I guess I don't. I think I switched everything online now, but I
Mhm.
think everything is online. I my son's bank statement comes by mail because he doesn't have an email address yet, which he does.
What?
He does. We just haven't like
Oh, yeah, you don't
we
wanna
just
put
haven't.
it out there?
Yeah. So yeah, that's the one thing that we still get is one thing, and the rest is junk mail. Everything like that comes in the post is mail. Unless we order something online and then it shows up and you're like, holy shit, this is the best day ever, because
Yeah.
then that's a gratification piece too, right?
Although it does feel like presents, and one of the
It does feel like
greatest things
presents. Yeah.
ever is, like, because I live in an apartment building, so I can't get, like, big mail here.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I'll have to
Get
go to
called
the
to the
fucking
mall.
post
Yeah.
office,
You gotta
and
go to the
that's the
mall.
fucking worst.
Yeah.
But other times, I'll open up my little mailbox, and there'll be a key for the
Yeah.
big
For the
mailbox,
big
and that is the
mailbox. Yes.
best
Yeah.
fucking feeling because 'cause you're like, "I'm getting a big boy present, let's
Yeah.
fucking go."
Right?
And then it's a
Size
box of pills
matters.
for Andrea, and I'm like,
Absolutely.
"Fuck,
God damn it. Yes. That
vitamins?"
that so that's a phenomenon I didn't know, because like this is gonna sound a tad bougie. Kind of always lived in a house because I was like lived in
Ooh, $500 shirts in a house.
not me, not now, not for a
Oh,
really, really long time.
oh, like when we were
Like
kids, yeah.
we weren't like rich or anything, but we always had a house, like a separated detached house. My
Yeah.
dad was a trades guy, so we always had a house at some point,
Mhm.
right? So mail came to the house. It always came to the house. And then I moved to the interior in British
Yeah.
Columbia and Penticton, and there was a it was a box on our street. Like, there was a main box. And so that key, the first time I remember that, like the first time I ever got the key
Mhm.
in the mailbox, and I was like, what is this? There's a key inside. So I used a key to open up the box, and I got the key out, and I was like, whoa. And I opened up the big boy box, and there's a
Nice.
box addressed to me in there. I was like, this is fucking, that's the best feeling in the world. And it's still the best feeling in the world
Yeah, you
today.
feel like Indiana Jones. You're, like,
Yeah,
solving a puzzle with multiple keys.
totally. And then I lived in apartments and shit, and it got old. And,
Yeah.
and then now townhouses, we like haven't lived in a house in fucking 30 years. So it's
Mhm.
like, yeah, it's been like literally 30 years since I've lived in a house. So
Nice.
now it's all mailboxes and stuff. So you know what? I haven't got, because we live in a townhouse now and we have a porch.
Yeah.
Don't steal my shit off my porch. It gets delivered to our porch now. They leave it in front,
Mhm.
right? It doesn't go in the box anymore. It doesn't go, you
Oh,
don't
that's
get the big
fucked.
boy key. Yeah. And I think our mail delivery person is kind of lazy, and he just jams shit into our box. Like we've had full on pairs of pants. And did I just say, are you laughing to me saying jam shit in
Jam
the
shit
box?
into my box.
No, they've like literally curled up like pants and fucking hoodies and shit and just shoved them in the
That's
regular size
hilarious.
box with like other papers. It's like, oh my
Nice.
God. Yeah.
Alright,
What's
I
going on,
think
man? We're overtime?
we're done.
I'm
Well,
sorry. I
yeah, we're
babbled too
over an
much about
hour.
my feet.
What's that?
I babbled too much about my feet.
Hey,
and jeans.
we didn't have to talk about Trump, personal
Oh,
victory,
that's good. That's
because
good right there.
that's what was next up on the docket, and I was like, I guess we should. The fucking election is in like 2 weeks.
Oh my God. Okay,
Maybe we should talk
we
about
should
Trump, but we got away with it.
good. Sweet. I'll keep talking about warp and weft.
Yeah. Maybe we'll talk about it next episode because I'll go listen to the episode of him on Joe Rogan for 3 hours.
Oh man. So that, okay, I know we're over time. We're trying to
Yeah.
cut this short, but saw nothing but that in my Instagram feed today of
Hmm.
people like, I'm watching the Joe Rogan podcast with Trump. I'm like, all right, now I guess I got to do my due diligence. But it's going to be the same shit he always says.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm making
Trump was
French
on
fries.
Flagrant, which was really good. He was also on Lex Friedman. I listened to both of those
Yeah.
because I like those podcasts. And Flagrant was good because he was like fucking around with the guys.
Yeah.
So it was a good podcast. So I'm interested to see because like see what like they talk about because Rogan will probably ask about aliens, which I'm all here for.
Man, I wonder if
Because
Trump has been to Area 51.
because somebody asked Trump because Trump, before he got in 2016, he was like, "Yeah, I'll release all the shit I know about aliens." And then after that happened, he was like, "If you knew what I knew, you wouldn't tell people either." And it's like, okay, now I just need
Now
to
I want to
know.
know more. Yeah,
Yeah.
totally. Yeah.
Now I
Yeah.
need to
You
see
can't,
Jeff's feet. What the
yeah,
fuck's going
you
on?
can't drop a nugget like that and then not show me. Yeah, totally. That's
Yeah.
exactly this. See, Dale, this is called marketing right now. All day I've been baiting everyone on this episode. Now people want to see my feet.
I'm
They
just
went
gonna
this whole
name
episode trying
this.
to see my feet and they haven't
The
seen them
name of
yet.
this episode is gonna be Jeff's feet.
There we go. Simple and effective. And you know what? You're never going to see him unless you send an email to outragefactpod@gmail.com
With $5.
$5, and I will send you my
That's
feet.
cheap.
Well, we'll see how many bites I get. Nibbles? Shall we call them nibbles?
Yeah.
See how many nibbles I get on my feet.
Yeah, then we could do like mukbang feet crossover videos where you just mash food in between your toes.
That makes me sick to my stomach.
Just fucking stepping on peanut butter and it's squishing up between your toes. It's funny because I have misophonia and the noise bugs me, and you have like fetophobia or whatever phonia. And like the thought of like picking up marbles with your toes and stuff just grosses you out. And I'm like, that's hilarious. Like I would make peanut butter foot videos because it's hilarious, but it would be annoying to clean off. But I would do it because it would annoy people and that'd be hilarious to me.
So oily. Yeah. Anyway.
Ice cream would suck because it would be so hard.
This is
How's this?
farts all over again.
Would you ever eat ice cream off someone's foot?
Fuck no. That is a hard pass. I wouldn't eat anything.
You just watch them pressure wash their feet.
Don't care.
Your wife.
Nope.
Lilly Allen.
Maybe.
Okay. Let's end it right there.
You sent me that. Oh, you're ending it.
No.
You sent me the Lilly Allen story, and I opened it and I saw feet. I closed the browser like right away. I couldn't even. I was like, nope, can't do it. Fucking whatever. So I read the README version of it only so I could just read about it. And I was grossed out reading it. I was like, oh fuck.
So you're saying is you want my fucking new slide flip flop pics too?
Yeah, I'm guessing that list now. Fucking smooth.
Jeff goes to jail because Dale sent feet pics.
This week on the podcast, Dale's dead. Welcome to Geoff Rage Factory. Your host, as Dale was murdered for sending me feet pics.
All right.
I'm doing this live from Kent Regional Correctional Facility.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for joining us tonight.
This was episode 255, Jeff's feet. Thanks for tuning in. God. Leave us a review. Give us a like. I'll set up a Patreon or whatever. And but if you want to send us money for Jeff's feet, like he said, go to outragefactpod@gmail.com. If you want to just say hi, say hey.
And don't forget about the poll down below. Don't forget about the poll.
What was the poll?
Are you a feet person or not a feet person?
Yeah. Do you like or hate feet?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us know. Okay. Let us know below.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know if
on YouTube on the.
Can you do that?
You can do a poll on YouTube. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yeah. I'll do that.
All right.
Maybe I'll do a poll every episode. That seems like an engagement.
Sweet. We should put a poll in there. Yeah, that does. It's a
nice.
great way to farm engagement.
This is why you're in marketing.
This is what I do. This is what I do for a living. Yep.
All right.
Bye. Over the top.